Hello, welcome my friends to another class. This is with Jason Gorenstein. This is our restorative yoga class for Sunday, June the 14th, 2020. Class is at 5:30 to 6:25. Hopefully you guys can attend the class. I am recording this class as I am unable to be here in person. However, I hope that you guys enjoy this class. I'll still be guiding you all with instruction and bringing you guys back into a space of relaxation, mindfulness, and peacefulness. So without further ado, let's begin. And I'm going to start us out in our first posture, which is called supported relaxation pose. And you'll need, for your props for today, you'll need 3 blankets, a bolster, a strap, and 2 blocks. So without further ado, let us begin. And you can find your way back into your practice. So, starting out with supported relaxation pose, I'd recommend taking a blanket, folding a blanket in half. You could fold it in halves or into thirds. I'm going to fold mine in third today, and just place it like this. And then you could take a second blanket and just place it on top, like this. So you'll have 2 blankets, one underneath your buttocks and one under, the buttocks is, the blanket's not underneath the buttocks, it's right underneath the low back. And then you're going to take a strap and you're going to strap the thighs towards one another. So this is an action actually we take when we're dealing with any sort of anxiety. This is a great pose to take. So you can extend your legs fully forward. Release the head on down. Maybe if you have a bolster, if you have an eye pillow, you could place an eye pillow over your eyes. If you have a bolster, just place the bolster right over the tops of your thighs. Just like this. And just begin to breathe here. And as you breathe, just begin to quiet your way back into the present moment. And for many of you who know, our restorative practice is a practice that allows for us to bring our attention back into a space of mindfulness, ease, and restoration. And as you continue to breathe here, just begin to feel into the aspects of letting go, allowing your attention to be soft and gentle, allowing your mind to be relaxed and at ease. And unlike our other practices, our restorative practice is focused in resting, R-E-S-T. So rest is the first 4 letters of restorative, and that is ideally what we're doing in this practice. As we allow ourselves to rest, just letting the body relax, maybe feeling the shoulders, relaxing any amount more towards the mat, the back muscles, and the pelvis. And continuing to breathe here. Breathing in, filling up through the belly, and breathing out, releasing and relaxing. And breathing in here, filling up, expansive, warm breath, and breathing out, gently relaxing and releasing. And breathing in, nourishing yourself with this sense of awareness, this sense of letting go. And breathing out, allowing the entire body to relax and release into your cushion. So as you take this pose, this supported relaxation pose, feel the hip bones bones releasing on down. Feel the shoulders releasing on down. Feel your breath. And as you feel your breath, begin to notice your breath as an ocean, a gentle ocean. On the in-breath, filling in with warm, expansive white energy. And on the out-breath, releasing, relaxing deeply, letting go, letting everything go here. Breathing in, expanding the heart, expanding the chest, expanding the lungs. And breathing out, letting everything retract back to the mat, letting everything release. And as you continue to cycle through the in-breath and the out-breath, just see where you could relax. See if you can notice the face muscles softening any amount more. The eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue. Just beginning to allow for that natural elongation of the breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. And as you continue to rest here, just feeling into this sense of gratitude, mindful releasing, mindfully relaxing, and allowing. Allowing ourselves to let go. Now in restorative practice, oftentimes we learn how to train ourselves to rest. It's not always the first action that we take. Sometimes we resist resting for many, many times before eventually we begin to rest. And in resting, we find our body and mind become a little bit more gentle. It's not that we still don't have thoughts or we still don't have actions, but in our thoughts and in our actions, we find a sense of calmness. A sense of serenity. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So as you continue to rest here, there's a deep release that happens across the body. And feel as though the shoulders are spreading across the back of the mat. And allowing those hip bones to release fully here. Allowing the chest to release fully as well. exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So from here, gonna extend our arms and lengthen our feet. And begin to take this bolster and place it off to the side. Bring our knees into a bent position and release the strap from our feet. And then we'll begin to roll over and press our way up to set up for our next position. So for our next position, what we're going to do is we're going to take our bolster and we're going to place our bolster right parallel to our mat. Rather perpendicular, I guess, and the same one. And then as you place the bolster, you're going to place a block right here, and you're going to take your feet on top of this rest. And this I've heard is called waterfall pose. I don't know, there's many different names to these poses, but you'll just let the legs release on down like this. So you can rest here, and maybe even put an eye pillow over your eyes. So as you continue to breathe here, you just continue to rest and release. And as you continue to release here, just breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. So allowing ourselves right now to release in this present moment. And allowing our minds to release in this present moment. As you breathe in, filling up the breath, and as you breathe out, releasing. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So as you continue to rest here, just simply allowing the body to melt or dissolve with gravity. And interestingly enough, as we take this pose, there is somewhat of a natural release. It's not we have to create this ability for ourselves to release, but that release can just happen on its own. releasing of the mind and of the body, releasing of space and of time. And from here, if you'd like, you can take your legs and you can cross them. And you can let your feet interlace right on top of your bolster. Now breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. In breath and out breath. Breathing in and breathing out. So now, let's cross those legs the opposite way. Taking your other leg up top and your other leg underneath. Continuing to rest here with each breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now taking your legs and placing them back on top and releasing your feet one more time here as you breathe. So allowing your breath to in many ways be like an ocean of letting go and releasing. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. And from here, you just begin to release the arms back behind the head and take the feet to the top of that bolster again. Bring the feet together and bring the knees apart, coming into this variation of Supta Baddha Konasana on a bolster. Now it's a little different because our legs are elevated, but nonetheless similar. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale And just begin to roll the knees right and left. And then from here, roll those knees over onto your side. And gently begin to press your way up. And from here, you're going to bring that bolster towards you. You can keep sitting up on your blocks. And you can heighten the blocks up, or sitting on the blanket. You can heighten the blocks up and then bring the bolster back down. And from here, you could place your hands either on your forehead, or you can cross your elbows and release your head on down. And just breathe into the back body here. If it's too much to cross the legs, you can uncross the legs. Just extend the legs and breathe. Inhale and exhale. And you're just going to keep oscillating through that inhalation and exhalation. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then from here, you'll lift up and you'll recross the legs. So once again, if you have any issues with the cross in the legs, then you can just extend your legs fully forward. And eventually, you're going to release that head back down, either to the bolster or even as low as the floor. Some of us may be able to release pretty low here. And breathe out. And breathe in. And out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so from here, we're going to extend our legs out. Upavishta Konasana. So just extend your legs wide apart either side. Now you can move these blocks back again and just release the head on down. Try to keep your toes flexed here as you breathe. Really nice groin stretch. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So again, you'll lift on up. You're going to take your blocks and you're going to place your blocks on either side of your right leg. You'll take your left leg, or rather, if your left leg, either one. So I actually have my left leg extended right now, but either one is fine because we're going to do both sides, and then you'll place your bolster on top. And if you have a blanket, some of us will roll a blanket up and place it underneath the knee and release the head on down. You can always build up your setup. If you need to, you can always place another blanket, another strap, another block, and just breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And you may notice other parts of the body that can relax. For instance, the shoulders, the neck muscles, the back. Eventually lifting up through the chest. Taking yourself, taking your legs, bringing it off to the opposite side. And then extending through the opposite leg. And again here. Release. you may find it's easier to rest into one side versus the other. And then inhale, lifting up. Good. And now, if you'd like, just taking both legs forward and placing your bolster on top of your legs and releasing the head on down. And again, just releasing with each breath. This is called Paschimottanasana. Maybe here the shoulders are tight. You can breathe into the shoulders. And breathe into the back muscles. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And forward folds are not the easiest to do. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And eventually you'll lift on up. And we're going to change again. So from here, I'd like you to take a blanket, place it underneath the feet, another blanket, place it underneath the belly, another blanket, place it underneath the chest. And you'll lie on down. It's called bolster belly position. And release the head on down. So for the head, and that's very important here, you do want the head to be somewhat, or rather the neck, to be somewhat supported. So please here, as you take this position, please make sure that the head is somewhat elevated. So I have my blanket it's really above, right under, or really right on top of my frontal hip bones. And it runs all the way over the course of to the chin. And then I have a rolled blanket as well. And I've heard this being called belly bolster pose. And if you need some more weightedness here, you could always consider placing a bolster over the top of the body. So maybe as you grab your bolster, you can push your bolster you'll do it after you rest yourself down. So you can place your bolster over your legs here, like this. And that may allow this pose to be very nice. I actually like to interlace my fingers as I take this pose. And breathe here. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just continue to release here. And if ever you get uncomfortable by being on your belly, you could always turn the pose over and come on your back. It's just nice. We don't oftentimes take this belly variation of the pose. So it can be a nice variation to take. And turning the head the other way. It's fine. So we take opportunity to be on both sides so we can release deeply. And you'll notice here that that belly bolster is really just meant to be a nice little support for you. It's not a bolster, it's a blanket, but we call it belly bolster just as a way of kind of connecting with that sense of a prop. So just allowing the body to rest here for another few moments as you breathe. And this is, a really nice way to kind of connect with your breath and your body. You can move the toes around if you'd like, and then release them. And then from here, you're going to begin to lift the chest up. You're just going to come into a sphinx. So our eyes are closed here. The breath is long and slow. We're just breathing here. Fist down to the forearms. Lift up through the chest and breathe. And then from here, as you feel ready, you're going to press your way up. You're going to come onto your back. You'll lie on your blanket. You'll place another blanket underneath your legs, just like this. And then you'll release on down here. So you can place this here, this blanket here, this bolster here. Just release down. And as we come to nearing the end of our class, you can stay here really for as long as you want. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana pose. Some of us might want to take our feet onto the bolster. It's an option. And just breathe here. I've seen this variation before too, where you place a block right behind the bolster and you place your feet on the block. So there's many variations to take. Just close the eyes and breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And as I shared with you guys, if you want, you can just remain in this pose for as long as you want. You can lengthen your legs out and take Shavasana pose and just rest here. So I'm going to be just closing down the class right now and just continue to keep releasing back into this space of relaxation. So if you decide to find your way on up, you can roll over onto one side, you can press your way on up. And then you can come into a seated position as we usually do. And then take the hands to the center chest. And as you exhale, namaste. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed this practice today. Practice with Jason Gorenstein. Once again, my name is Jason Gorenstein. As you continue to breathe here, just continue to find your way back into that space of awareness, that space of beingness. And then as you feel ready, once again, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoyed this practice, restorative yoga. Once again, my name is Jason Gorenstein. This is our restorative yoga class, 5:30 to 6:25 every Sunday evening, and I will look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Namaste, yogis. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all soon. All right.